Leo, listen, your person really wants to have a second chance. They just had a huge realization, a big awakening in regards to you. However, either they're over analyzing it or they're just being like, okay, is this information even true? It feels like almost like a huge download, like this epiphany that comes through, right? And they're just like, whoa, I may have just misjudged Leo. Like, I may have to rethink about what just happened, and they don't have any confirmations maybe, or they still feel like, okay, I need to really analyze this. Like, is this real? Is this true? Like, your person is absolutely going through a massive awakening here with that judgment, and this is like reshaping their perspective. But that new perspective is calling them to have like more questions about like, how real is this awakening? How real is this newfound perspective or judgment? And it's like, internally this person feels a lot of passion, wanting to reconnect. But then again, the news that came through, the flash of judgment, it just makes them feel like, okay, well, wait a minute, hold on, what is this? Have I been wrong all this time, or should I have been looking at things from a different perspective? It's almost like spirit kind of like humbled them, right? With some sort of information about you, or some sort of new perspective about you, that they're just like, is this even real? Is this true? Let's see. We're going to see what this means. What are their true feelings for Leo? Their true feelings for Leo. You see the Page of Wands. I see the Moon. So it's that moment of communication, because the Page of Wands is communication coming through. Now, this could still be like through third parties, right? Through your own communication, but it could also be through downloads, like when you get like this epiphany moment, right? And the Moon is absolutely showing me again that they are questioning, like, is this even real? Like, should I even believe what I just received as an information? You see, I get that many times, like, especially when it's connected to something emotional. You may feel like maybe I'm just like overthinking, or maybe I'm just emotional. Maybe my mind is just flying around. I don't know. Like the Moon is like that I don't know phase. It can be true, it can be false, it can be anything. It's the moment when you don't have any evidence or any proof, but your intuition is screaming at you, right? And you're just like, I gotta protect myself, because maybe I'm just like seeing things fly, their current feelings. They also, like, I want to see what your energy is, but the Moon is actually telling me that they can't seem to have enough information about you. So that means that you might be a little bit on the down low with that Moon. You're not really showing your emotions. You're not showing them where you are, where you're at, what you're doing. So you're being very mysterious at this point, and that is actually intriguing them. Okay, with the Four of Wands, their current feelings is like, I gotta see Leo face to face, and we gotta sort this out. Like, I need my confirmation. That's how they feel right now. Strength. You see, that's your energy. The strength is your energy really holding back and just not jumping on to that temptation. Like, you're keeping things quite close to yourself, close to your chest. What is your energy? Leo, what is your current energy? See, you are mysterious. It's not coming through. Look at that. The King of Cups in your current energy. Yeah, that's you being emotionally mature, listening very, very well to yourself, and holding things quite to your chest. Okay, like the King of Cups has a lot of deep feelings, but does not always show it. Like, they can come off quite rock steady, right? Yeah, look at that. 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. This is you really putting more focus on what matters. And this could be like your family, your foundation, your abundance. your home life, whatever gives you actually the money roll, right? Like whatever really gives you the stability in your life, that's what you're focusing on. It's like you're putting more focus on your own stability. You're not rushing anything. I don't see you taking like full-blown actions like you would actually as a Leo. You're just minding your own business. Yeah, absolutely minding your own business. And you got a lot of success, growth, and financial freedom coming your way. Okay. For others of you, there is also a significant connection or a relationship that is coming your way, whether that is now already unfolding or you already see a potential of things. This could be also an investment of your money, your time, your energy, okay, in people, relationships, or in business. And it's actually going to be unfolding quite the way that you want with that Seven of Pentacles coming through here. It's like this is the right investment, right? So, yeah, I see you really restructuring your life, restructuring your emotions, and knowing when to give and when not to give. Okay. You got one foot in the water, one foot on the ground, which brings you a lot of balance. Okay. Let's see. What are the next actions? The Death card. Okay, that's a massive ending or a massive change that they're undergoing. Oh wow, the Seven of Swords. Well, this is a good combo. Okay, and especially paired up with that Two of Wands. This is actually a good combo because it means that yes, they were doing something underhanded. They were doing something shady. That was quite toxic. That was influencing you, them, the situation, their environment. They were either lying or deceiving, or they were trying to get away with things that they never really owned up to. And the Death card with the Seven of Swords is actually saying that there's going to be like a natural ending of their immoral type of behavior. Okay, like this is someone that knows that they have been quite unfair or, not honest, deceptive. And the Death card is saying like no more. This is like the karma coming through and saying like, okay, that was the lesson, and they're learning from it and they're moving forward, and they're actually coming up with like a new direction in their life. The Two of Wands is like a new path. Okay, it's like this path that they were climbing was not really bringing them any fulfillment. Okay, it's like the new path is one where they're going to be more transparent, more honest, more, sticking around when things get rough rather than trying to escape and get into some sort of escapism here. And this is a huge healing moment. Okay. The star is saying like the divine is working here behind the scenes. You might both start to feel a lot of healing coming through. Okay, definitely within the heart chakra, there's going to be a lot of renewed feelings of happiness, joy, fulfillment. Also, this is calling renewal, purification. Look at that, purification, and you got the guiding children. So the purification, it's like time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. So really doing some sort of fasting, drinking a lot of water, doing like a water cleansing, being out in nature, things in that nature can absolutely promote a little bit more of this purification, because you both are going to be needing that for the next chapter. Okay. That's what I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you guys very soon in the next one. Take care.